Hi friends, thank you for popping into my channel, and thank you to those of you who have subscribed. I just feel great because my membership has doubled. It's not very big, but it has doubled in the last 2 weeks. And that's because of you guys for watching. I wanted to start out by saying, if you like my stuff, if you like to see how we run the antique store and the stuff that goes into, please subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you have questions, let me know. Before we start, I wanted to show you my necklace that we have here at the shop. It's made from a baby spoon. It's wire jewelry, but I'm wearing that today and I thought it was pretty cute. So today I'm going to show you just a few items that I picked up this week, and then look at some of the displays at the store. So I hope you enjoy this. Hi friends, I'm at the shop here. I wanted to show you just a couple things that I picked up this weekend, because a lot of them have already gone out to the store. But I wanted to show you that not only do we buy stuff for inventory, I find stuff at Goodwill and thrift stores for a variety of reasons, and I want to just share a couple of those with you. Picked up these two vintage little cookbooks. They're from 1978. This one is really fun. It gives the history of Jell-O, which says, according to this, Jell-O's been in kitchens since 1897. I had no idea. The history of Jell-O. Can you imagine? Then, when you have a shop, a lot of times we pick up little items for display, and oftentimes people want to buy those things, but I'll show you a couple that I thought were particularly cute. This guy here, it could be stuck in a plant or something else, and then this little guy, I picked those up, and I think it should be more like that, don't you? Doesn't that look better? Follow us? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Then also, when I'm at a Goodwill or a thrift shop, any kind of shop, I'll look for stuff that we use. For example, I picked this up. This is about half full, and I picked it up for $1. This stuff is very expensive. This would probably cost $6, $7 at Walmart. So this is something we use. It's that adhesive. It's messy to use, but it's very handy. So we often pick up supplies. Just like these. I picked up 2 bags full of these, this size. Very cheap. I got them both for $1. But we use those when we make gift baskets. So, not only do we find inventory, we find other things. Now, some other nice things I found. Doilies. They were priced good enough that I bought 17 of them. I may do a whatnot show with them. I don't know. We sell a lot of doilies. But aren't they lovely? Look at those. They're older doilies. Probably some little old lady died and it was in her linen closet. That's what often happens. People don't. This one I love. Look how precious that is. And often their children don't want their stuff. They have no use for it, so it ends up at the thrift store. This one is kind of unique. I've seen them before, but it's a nice big one. This guy, look at this one. Sweet, isn't it? Only a couple more. You're thinking, oh man, she's going to show all of them. There's this one. This guy. This guy. This one, unfortunately, is this the one? Yeah, it's damaged, but I can repair that, I believe. A lot of times people buy these for junk journals or a variety of reasons. It's not necessarily for a doily. There was one other one I thought had, look at the size of this one. It's a great big one. These are all the same price, regardless of what they look like. So those are the doilies that I picked up, and they're pretty fun. Let's see, what else did I want to share with you before, because I want to take you on show you some of the new displays at the store. That's kind of fun. So here's this. We just got this in the shop. I don't know if you can read it. It says Ghosts and Mysteries of Lovelock, Nevada. This is by a local author, and the town I live in is in Nevada. So we got some signed copies and So these are for sale in the store. We sell them for $20, but it's pretty interesting. And what's really fun is that Nanny Joe's, my shop, which is where we are right here, is mentioned in one of the articles about, because she writes about ghost sightings and those kinds of things. So that's kind of fun. I thought you guys might enjoy that. Okay, we're going to go on. Oh, one other thing I forgot. I see it sitting here. I picked this up. I love stuff from this period of time, you know, from the 50s kitchen. I don't know if it reminds me of my grandmother, who was the real Nanny Joe, but I picked this up. It's a little wall hanging. It's got two little tiny paint. This one's a nick, this one's paint missing, but it's adorable, isn't it? With little flowers in it. It doesn't get any cuter than that. So I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to take you on a tour of just a few of the displays that we've changed up a little bit this week. Okay. You'll recognize some of these items. We had sold a table that was under here. It was under this hutch piece. So for a while the hutch was on the floor, so we moved it up there, and these pieces were on top. So we've moved them down, and Becky put some doilies under there, and I think it's kind of fun, those juxtaposed with the very primitive table. So that's fun. Becky put this vintage dress, and doesn't that look like Easter? And then she puts that display together. She's much better at that than I am, and I think it's perfect for Easter time. This is the table that I've been working on. If you recall, this had the Tonala and Mexican stuff on it. Now we've changed it up for kind of for Easter, kind of more of a general thing. The eggs certainly make it Easter. That centerpiece, we put antique plates on there, and we use it for a lot of displays. So I'm going to do some close-ups for you. So you can see that there's some really neat pieces here, in my opinion. I think this looks a little crowded here, so I'm going to move those. And you'll recognize things that you've seen before in the shop, but as I've said, we move them around. It's important in retail to move things around. I know I've shown you my assemblages that I've shown on, I've tried to sell, I've sold a few on Whatnot, but what I want to point out on this display is look at that rabbit picture. It is not old. I picked it up at Walmart, but how perfect is it for an Easter display? Just perfect. I showed this before, but I want to show you. Becky added a few more seasonal things, which I think are very cute. Again, this is the pastel. I built this display around the shelf. I purchased it, and that's how it looked when I got it. So I used that as my guide for what I wanted to do in the display. Happy with it. And of course, this display is decidedly Easter. It's got the little Beatrix Potter things on there. Those are Fitz and Floyd egg cups. Usually don't pick up Avon, but I just thought they were precious. The little Avon girls. And here's a picture of the whole display. The light isn't that great there. I apologize for that. But it looks good. I don't think I've ever shown this. It's definitely seen better days, but it's a chair that I salvaged. We were going to paint it, but you know, invariably you paint something and someone comes in and says, I really like that, I'm going to paint it. So we leave that up to the buyer. And it's a very old piece of I don't even know what it is, a woven piece, but that's kind of a cute little display. Now I'm going to zoom you out. See that like that, and then we've got the little kids thing, which is very cute. Becky upgraded this little display. It's very cute. It's on the little table. A couple bears. Very spring-like, I think. Thanks, friends, for watching. I hope maybe you got a little few ideas that might work for you. But this says follow us. It's probably backwards. But follow me if you're so inclined. And most importantly, friends, be well.